Hello and welcome back to the Blade of Akai channel. In this video we're looking at Forza Motorsport 6 Apex, an exciting new port of the Forza Motorsport 6 game from Xbox One onto Windows 10. We're just about to get into a race here and we'll hand it over to James May.
If you love cars, this is where it all starts, in the empty parking areas and on the city streets where you race your mates between stoplights. We do this in the very first cars we owned, or the ones we saved up for later. We're talking about affordable heroes, cars that bring performance to the people. Whether they're smoking around a patch of waste ground or hammering along a city circuit you designed yourself. They aren't the most expensive and they won't win every drag race, but they all prove one thing. You don't need $1 million to have a car with a big heart.
Thanks, James. Right, we now got to pick a car and everything is locked except this crappy Golf R. Apologies if you own a Golf R or a Golf. I find them intensely boring, so sorry about that. We're going to give it the colour grey just to match its persona. Right, let's get into the race.
Your second event takes place in the rain at Brands Hatch. Racing on a wet track poses several challenges. Tyres lose grip more easily during cornering, braking distances are longer, and deep puddles accumulate, causing a risk of hydroplaning. Forza Motorsport is a realistic simulation that features several assists to make driving approachable for everyone. In the assists menu, you can adjust these settings to experience the full depth of this simulation or to achieve certain bonus objectives.
We just take a look at our assists and we can see we've already got things cranked up pretty high, so let's just get started.
Powered by Drivatar technology, each driver is as unique and competitive as the players who trained them.
And as you can see, we're underway and it is raining. The rain/water effects on Forza 6 are just out of this world. It's such a fantastic racing simulator. I mean, you know, there's probably other games out there that are a bit more nerdy when it comes to simulation, but this is, you know, this is pretty good. It's right up there, and also allows you to have fun as well. And there's a whole ream of settings to assist people that, you know, perhaps aren't that skilled, or to even cater for those who are extremely skilled. As you can see, I'm not really getting on very well with this Golf R. Yeah, I don't really do front-wheel drive cars if I can help it. I don't really like how they drive. Move over. Right, we're pounding our way up the field. Now this is Brands Hatch, of course, which is a pretty well-known British circuit. I haven't actually driven around this one that many times. Haven't really come across it much on the Xbox One either. Right, I just need to stop overturning this thing. I'm braking a bit too hard at the moment. Just getting used to how the game plays on the Windows 10 machine. You know, I played it lots on the Xbox One, but it just runs so much more smoothly on this. You know, on the Xbox there is a bit of jitter here and there, you know, where it's struggling to actually achieve what it needs to do. Oh god, why are they going so slowly? Come on! Come on! Let's give them a bit of a rub. Ooh, just hold it round there. Come on. Yeah, that got you. I've got the driver tires set to highly skilled. I might need to crank it up a little bit more to make it a bit more challenging. But I'll look at that at a later date. We've got to watch these standing pools of water. Oh yeah, we just hit 2 of the objectives now. We're in 6th at the moment, so we really could do with catching some more people up. Brands Hatch is quite a short circuit, so we get a few more laps to do. Watch this mini brake too hard. What is that all about? Come on, move your ass. Oh, it's like driving around town. Sometimes I feel like I'm going backwards. Okay, we've caught up with the lead pack. The echelon. 3 spots to gain to win the race. Right. Let's give this Hyundai a bit of a rub. Come on, move. I find it's often handier if you lift off over the pools of water, let the car glide it through, and then power on back afterwards. Well, that's all of them done. So we've just got another lap to do after this one, and we'll have done the race. Yeah, so I'm sure you can appreciate when you look at this, you can see how fantastic the effects are on this. And it's just amazing how smoothly it runs. Oh, a bit too early with the power there. Lift off and on and off again. Brake, come on, let's do it. Yeah, come on, we can do better turns than that. Perfect turn, that's what we want to see. Oh, I hate this Golf. It's horrible. Although in the heavy rain it's probably a better choice than a rear-wheel drive car. There we go, first. Let's see what we did on the points. Bang, bang, bang. 475 straight off the bat. That's 1, 2, and then with the buffs we get a gold. Yeah, we just unlocked a bunch of other cars. So yeah, with the driving assists turned off, you get more points, and what you saw there was a whole bunch of extra points that I got for having things like the racing line turned off except for braking, and having damage and tyre wear on simulation. I mean, tyre wear you don't really need to worry about if you're doing like a 2, 3, 4, 5 lap GT race.
To see one on the road is a rare treat. To drive one is a thrill never forgotten. These are the cars that inherit all the proven racing technology of their more exotic track-bound cousins, wrapping it in excellent finish work, rich materials, and an exterior designed to turn heads on the road. But when the stadium lights turn on and the signal lights turn green, it's staggering acceleration, rail-tight cornering, and blistering lap times that do the talking.
Well, thanks for that, Matt. Matt Farrow of the Smoking Tire. And obviously we had James May, formerly of Top Gear, but of now a Netflix show that I don't know has any name yet. Right, I've got 2 choices here. So we've got the Aston Martin and we've got the Jag XKR. car, was it? I'm going to go with the Aston because it seemed like the stats were a bit better. And what we're going to do is we're going to paint this a nice green. This is a common green to find on an Aston.
We're off to a night race at the Yars Marina circuit. With track temperatures cooling after sunset, your tyres won't provide as much grip. In order to win here, your challenge will be to find the limit of traction without going over it. If you feel ready for more of a challenge, select Drive-Atar difficulty and tailor your opponent's skill to be a perfect match for yours.
As I said earlier, we've got this set to highly skilled. So let's get in there. So as well as, you know, rainy circuits, we've got night circuits as well. And as the announcer was specifying just then, that, you know, your levels of grip change a little bit and you have to be wary of that. Right, let's get going here. Let's see if we can catch anyone in this first corner. Oh, cut them all up. Oh, bit of rubbing. Yeah, we gained a place or two there, I think. And yeah, this car, this Vantage is a little bit rambunctious. It's going to take a little bit of work to kind of keep it in check, really. Right, let's see if we can. Oh, bit of rubbing and yeah. Oh, yeah, we gained a few places there. Okay, this corner gets me. I struggle with it so much. Doesn't matter what car I'm in. I just can't seem to get around that corner very fast. I should have changed up a bit quicker than that, really. We've hit one of the other objectives, which was to hit 160 miles an hour, but in the process I ended up braking way too late. Ooh, got slammed there. Right, come on, let's get this under control. Oh dear. That did not go well at all. Right, I don't know if I can beat this race now with all this damage. So let's do what we can here. Let's cut the corners. Let's play dirty now, which is obviously something you can get away with in Forza. You don't get yellow flagged or whatever, red flagged. Now, obviously, with that damage, I'm struggling to get past this GTR. It was pointless changing up there right then. We're a bit tidier in the corner this time, but everyone's getting away from us a little bit. Yeah, the back end is a bit testy on this. It does want to fling out quite a bit, so there's a little bit of work to keep this one under control. Right, can we get past this GTR? Oh, get out of the way. Come on. What do you think this is, a Sunday drive? Yeah, I'm really struggling with this damage because it's wanting to pull to the right quite a bit. Bye-bye. Right, let's get in front of them. Let's do this corner a little bit better, and away we go. Right, I've just got to stop that R8 from getting in front of me. And the requirement here is to get third, and hopefully we can do that with all this damage. Right, this R8 is getting on my nerves now. It's going to cut in now. There. Let's get around him again. Yeah, I cut him off there. That's another advantage. We've just got to pass this guy. Oh, I think, am I overbaked? A little bit. Okay, let's power through. We're in third. Can we hold this position? Perfect turn, even with all the damage. And then we mess it up royally. Come on, let's get going. Let's try and do this one a bit tidier. It's really hard keeping this thing where you want it to go. And then, yeah, a bit too much. That bloody R8, right on my arse again. Now, obviously with this damage, the faster I'm going, the harder it is to keep it in a straight line as well. Having to constantly make little course corrections. I managed to block him. I've kept him behind me. Keep it tidy, come on. Yeah, I think we're clear. Yeah, they're miles behind. There we go. Third, not ideal. I would have preferred to have come first there, but hey, I'll take what I can get. Now, do we get the 3 medals on this? 1, 2, 3. Yeah. New driver level, and we unlock some more cars. So what have we got coming up next, Tanner?
Car bowling is a deceptively simple idea. In fact, it's pretty much like normal bowling, but without the slippery floor and ugly shoes. We've positioned some bowling pins around the Top Gear track. It's your job to knock them down by driving around as sideways as possible with lots of smoke pouring off your tires.
Oh, not for me, thank you. Gymkhana stuff is just not my bag. Okay, well, I'm going to end this video here. This was Forza Motorsport 6 Apex, which is actually beta and free to download from the Windows 10 store. If you liked the video, don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and also don't forget to share the video and help increase our little community here. Thanks, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye for now.
I don't know how to get out. Oh, I was stuck in my medkit screen. I didn't know how to get out. Oh no!
You dead?
Yeah, I was using a medkit and I didn't know how to get out of the medkit screen, and the geezer was just battering me while I was repairing.
Constantly reloading it.